B, C, D.
According to a 2011 Research and Development Recommendation and the 2013 Annual New Year School Report, there's a disconnect between academia, industry and practice, especially in the sanitation sector. It is also clear that the environment is not self-healing anymore and something must be done about it real fast. Each year, Ghana gets an annual oil and gas revenue of $100 million and loses 420 million Ghana cedis due to poor sanitation. Studies have also shown that the fuel subsidy costs Ghana 2.4 billion Ghana cedis, which, according to the Business and Financial Times, is the equivalent of 2 billion Ghana cedis in remittances by Ghanaians who do menial jobs outside Africa. The $800 million used in controlling malaria could be put to alternative use if we improve the dismal 13% sanitation coverage in this country. In Ghana today, attending to the call of nature and dignity lags far behind owning a handset. While there are an estimated 24 million mobile phone users in Ghana, only 13% have access to decent toilets, though it is a human right. In 2013, 23 days of the nation's attention and much-needed funds was given to AFCON in South Africa. What is our priority?
We'll read the budget, we'll win the match, but when we have finished, we will share it. And when we have finished sitting, you ask ourselves, where will it go?
But what do we see?
Of course, if this is coming up, I will of course support University of Ghana.
Your name?
Elsie Ifa Hoffman.
EPA, that's the Environmental Protection Agency. Is that not it? Yes, speak, I'm doing video. I was thinking if you wanted to do some coverage, you would get closer to us. Maybe you needed some information on the ground.
Please introduce yourself.
Those of us, that works over here.
Your name?
I said that works in the Municipal Assembly.
Where? Of where?
Ashama Municipal Assembly. That's
okay.
where I work.
But what are you doing about the sanitation situation here?
The sanitation situation?
Yeah.
The Assembly is trying to improve upon the services.
How?
The delivery services.
How? What are you doing about the solid waste?
The solid waste?
Yeah, the one that they are sending. Where is the final destination here?
It's at the central dumping point, which is Pong.
Okay. Segregation by you haven't heard of the waste segregation? That was launched on the 22nd of November 2013 at the Children's Park. What about your authorities, those in your head?
In charge of the environmental health.
Yeah. Did they heard about the waste segregation?
Yes, definitely. As it's a government institution, definitely they might have heard.
And did they pass it to you? Why is it that they heard it and you didn't hear it?
With that one, I have no idea about it.
It means you are not ready to improve. You say you are improving, but it takes information, process information to improve. So if you didn't hear about it, how will you improve that? Because it has already been launched. Waste segregation has already been launched. So how come you did not hear it?
The reason why I'm saying is that this is a field work. It was once in a blue moon before I go to the office.
Okay, just hold on. Have you seen this was what did not inform you? Why? Yeah, so why are you not doing it?
Why are we not doing it?
Yep.
Frankly, we have a commercial laborers over here.
Okay.
When they bring the waste, they choose this by using this plastic waste to make their daily living. So frankly, when you talk about separation over here, that is what we do over here. And it ends over only here. If for now, there is a recycling company that takes care of these things, then maybe when you get to the main landfill site, there will be this separation over there. It will be purely being worked over there. over there will be a person who will be separating the paper aspect, the food aspect, and then the plastic waste aspect.
Yeah, do you see the Zoom line?
We infuse some issues rather than, and not create different coordination platforms and mechanisms. And I would really encourage for the groups that are working on this to really look at, if we're talking strengthening coordination mechanisms for Washington schools. Okay, what is the national level coordination mechanism? There's already the sector working group at the national level. There might be others that GSIs or maybe, so let's insert and take advantage of what exists and strengthen what exists rather than having separate meetings each time for different things. So I think that's important because those issues come up again and again. And they're the issues we all struggle with the most: coordination, advocacy, capacity building, how to do it, and so on and so forth. Thank you.
We're talking of open defecation free Ghana, but some of us, our concern is when we are finished at our household, when it is collected, where do we send it? Example is the Lavender Hill. So let's build the toilet facilities for the household, the communities. When we have finished and it is full, where does it go? How many regional capitals, district capitals, relatively light towns like Kintampo, Asankragua, or how many of them have facilities for managing fecal matter? When we are finished, they collected, because we don't live by the sea, we throw them into the bush, untreated. So the open defecation issue, yes, the individuals, the household have a role. But I think collectively, what we are dumping outside there, because at the end of the day, yes, the 15%, when they have finished, they are beautiful WCs, and we have packaged the thing into the tanks. Where do we send them? Into the sea, into the rivers, into the sea. So at the end of the day, it becomes open, in fact, the largest open defecation that you can think of.
Zainu, Ashaman, and Katamansu Zak have the potential to be clean using the Zak approach. All kinds of waste are separated for reuse and recycling. The EPA says coming together is just the beginning, but working together is what will bring success.
Yeah, I, Father Andrew Campbell, am supporting the Wage Leprosarium, all the lepers and myself, to keep the environment clean and tidy and nice and for our environment.
The Ghana State Ochihini Clean Up campaign is calling all to take up the challenge. Let the competition begin.
See